The story begins, my friends. Shh. Once upon a time, there was a grandma.
Hello, this is Grandma. It's my pleasure to meet you.
She enjoyed listening to the singing birds and reading adventurous books.
I love this book. Oh no! I almost forgot, my dear.
Every morning, Grandma makes her tea.
Look, here's my cup. I am going to fill it up with hot tea. It smells good. Ah! But my cup is hot.
She puts the cup on the table.
It's hot.
Now, Grandma's looking for a cookie container.
Oh, you think that I eat cookies? You're wrong. I eat toasts.
Grandma opens the cookie container.
Oh, no. No more toast.
Grandma shows the empty cookie container.
Oh, but that's not a problem. I'll buy them at the market.
Now Grandma is getting ready for the market. She takes a face mask and puts it on.
I've got to take a hand sanitizer.
Grandma takes the hand sanitizer and leaves the house.
Bye-bye, my friends. See you in a while.
Someone is knocking on the door.
Grandma, I am cold. I am freezing. Oh. I smell a hot tea.
The wolf sits down in the grandma's armchair and drinks the tea very fast.
It's hot. It's hot.
The wolf runs outside. Grandma comes back home.
I am back, my dear friends. So lucky I've got the last box of toast.
Grandma shows the box of toasts and puts it on the table. And then she takes her cup.
There's no tea.
Grandma takes the teapot and pours the rest of the tea into the cup.
Oh, but the tea is cold.
She puts the cup back on the table.
I'll make a tea again.
Now Grandma looks for the tea box.
I found it.
She opens it and looks inside.
It's empty.
Grandma opens the tea box again and shows that it's empty.
Now that I've got the whole box of toasts, I don't have tea. What should I do? I know.
Grandma decides to call her granddaughter.
Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. Could you bring me over herbal tea? Oh, thank you, my dear.
Grandma hangs up the phone and hears the howling that comes from outside.
Oh, yes, that's my neighbor, the wolf. Me too. I'm going to take the fresh air.
Grandma leaves the house. Who's knocking on the door? It's the wolf again. He sits down in the armchair.
Oof, I'm cold. I need some hot tea.
The wolf takes the grandma's cup.
This time I'm going to drink slowly.
The wolf drinks slowly and puts the cup back on the table.
Oof, I am still cold.
He takes the grandma's nightcap and puts it on his head.
Ooh, I am cold. I need a blanket.
The wolf covers himself with the blanket and falls asleep.
Grandma, I am coming. Grandma, it's me, Little Red Riding Hood.
Little Red Riding Hood brings a new box of herbal tea in her basket and puts it on the table. She looks at her grandma.
My grandma is really sick. But why does she have such big ears?
For better to hear, of course.
And why does she have such big eyes?
It's for better to see you.
But why does she have such big mouth?
Shoot.
Little Red Riding Hood runs outside. It's Grandma who comes back.
I am back. Oh, I think Little Red Riding Hood was here. Has she brought me the new box of herbal tea? Let's see.
Grandma takes the basket and finds inside a new box of herbal tea. She looks at the box and puts it on the table. Grandma takes the phone.
Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. No, I don't see any wolf.
Grandma turns to her right, then to her left. She doesn't see any wolf. She turns around. Oh! She sees the wolf.
Now I see. That's my neighbor, the wolf.
Shoot.
My dear, have you got sick?
I am very sick.
Grandma takes the phone and decides to call her doctor.
Hello. My neighbor is very sick. Please come as soon as possible.
It's the doctor who has arrived.
Please come in, doctor.
Dr. Phil and Grandma sanitize their hands.
Here's the patient.
Why does it have such big ears?
Obvious for better to hear.
And his mouth? It's a wolf.
Of course, that's my neighbor, the wolf.
No! Let's go to the hospital, Mr. Wolf.
No.
Let's go.
Everyone will be scared of my mouth.
If you'll have problems with breathing, please don't forget to call me. Call me right away.
All right.
Don't forget to drink lots of fluids.
Here's herbal tea.
It's perfect.
Yes, I'm going to drink. Yes.
Don't forget, if you'll have problems with breathing, call me right away, okay?
Yes.
Dr. Phil and Grandma sanitize their hands again.
Wishing you a fast recovery.
Dr. Phil leaves.
Me too. I have to go home.
Just a second, my dear. You have to sanitize your hands.
I almost forgot.
Mr. Wolf and Grandma sanitize their hands.
Could I have one tea bag?
Of course, my dear neighbor.
Grandma takes a tongue and gives one tea bag to her neighbor, Mr. Wolf.
I am hungry. Could I have one toast as well?
Of course. Look, the box is still full.
Grandma takes a toast with the tongue and gives it to Mr. Wolf.
Thank you so much, Grandma.
Bye-bye. Now I've got to disinfect everything.
Grandma disinfects the teapot, the new box of tea, and her phone.
Finally, I am going to have my tea.
Now Grandma sits down in her armchair. Grandma takes a tea bag and puts it into the teapot. She pours a bit of tea into her cup.
I'll have my toast together with my tea.
Grandma takes off her face mask. She takes a little sip.
Achoo! 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 Hello, Little Red Riding Hood. No, please don't visit me now. No.
Why Grandma doesn't want Little Red Riding Hood to visit her? It's the end of the story. See you next time.